Yeah, heading into a new sadhana today. I'm just gonna kind of play around and see what emerges. Yeah, don't really know where I'm going. No, I do, a little bit. We have another 30 seconds or so before we begin, and maybe we could do just some gentle shaking to get the lymph moving. This winter season, things can stagnate. An invitation to orient to our spaces, taking the time to really see what you're looking at. Maybe some beauty in the mundane. And then pulling the sensorium home, feeling ourselves from the inside. Good morning. Hello, hello. Starting with a little shaking to ward off illness. We'll be here for another minute. Moving into a new sadhana today, although the official start will be on the full moon. I think that's Wednesday. We'll just play with some possibilities and see what lands, see what sticks. Let's take a few more breaths here into stillness. Pull it all home to the dantian for a brief moment, just to come back home to self. And we'll find Wu Chi emptiness stance, so you can drop the arms down and just let them kind of hover out, creating space between the body and the arms, maybe even a little space in the armpits. So we explore and embody the philosophy of Taoism Chen, quality of sinking rootedness. Literally means qi sinks to the dantian. The passage in the Tao Te Ching says, heavy is the root of light. Heavy as in the qualities of yin, grounded, inward and darkness. It's the quality of yielding. Softening something in this shape. Toes are spread. Really feeling the feet on the floor, opening that kidney 1 point, bubbling spring. Start a conversation as the knees soften, the energy flows, the pelvis is weighted, hanging off the mala beads. And on an exhale, we're going to turn and drift to one side. And inhale back to neutral. Find an easy, authentic breath for you. Exhaling, drifting off to the other side. Just sensing yourself a lotus bobbing in a pond. Your roots down deep in the muck so that the flower of your being can just softly lilt and drift with the breath. Gently pivoting at the waist. The hips are solid and rooted. This is a wonderful way to gently loosen the spine. And feel for the echo of stillness in the movement here. The Wu Wei, the being in the doing. And dropping the mind into the feet. Passage in the Tao Te Ching says the feet are never anxious. And out of this movement, we'll shift into lifting the ball. So on your next inhalation, let's actually step the feet a teeny bit wider and maybe turn the toes out a smidge. And then we'll just cross the body and lift the ball. The back of the hand that's not lifting comes to about the kidneys in the back. And then as we exhale, come through neutral. And the inhale buoys us, softly lifting the ball as we sweetly reach away and tap the back of the kidney. The inhale lifts with a reach that's with integrity. The arm bone is really rooted into the shoulder. And the pelvis drops down as we reach away. Press the pelvis forward. You might find an opening in the front of the hip. Qualities of lightness come out of the rootedness. And playfulness as we lift the ball with ease. The hand does not go past the height of the shoulder. So it's really just a sweet little lift. A moving meditation. Easy breath and a balanced heart. And from here, we're gonna look at the moon. So the next time we head over to lift the ball, take both hands up and reach and look at the moon. And then exhale, feet might step a little wider as we come across this beautiful pond and drape the moonbeams across the water. And then sweetly look up at Grandmother Moon, shining her beautiful moonbeams that we then sweep across the pond reaching away with such ease and gentleness, reaching from the feet, and then sweeping the moonbeams across the quiet pond. Finding ease in these movements, the stillness in the movement. And then from here, right into the next one. And as we head down, it's a little tricky. The bottom hand will turn up, and the top hand is going to come over in a push as we reach the hands away from each other and twist off. As we inhale, we'll come back through neutral and switch. Bottom hand turns up, top hand pushes, twisting in the waist. The hips stay real stable and strong. Inhale and exhale. Gently twisting as we root down. Sink the energy down into your roots while simultaneously elevating the crown. And then we'll find cloud hands. So the next time you twist off, we're gonna just stay there and just gently sweep across, moving clouds. When you get to the other side, the top hand drops down and the bottom hand pulls up like you're spinning a big ball of puffy, fluffy clouds. And then sweep it back across, soften something, shoulders weighted. And top hand drops down, bottom hand comes up. Oh, your hands can also be clouds as you move clouds. Sink the energy into your feet while the hands have a lightness and a buoyancy. The breath is soft and easy, like clouds. And the next time you find neutral, we'll ground the chi into our roots and find Wu Chi, getting the feet back under the hips if they're not already there. Emptiness stance. Sinking down. Chi sinks to Dantian. Heavy is the root of light. Find the Chen. Rooted, yielding quality. while the arms softly float with the crown. And finding our seats as we head in to heart coherence breathing. Take some moments to hum ourselves home. You're rocking gently side to side as you arrive. And actually, we'll chant the Bija mantra for the heart, YAM, Y-A-M, sounding like Y-A-N-G, 3 times as we ground our hearts into the earth, root our hearts down deep. Breathe it in. Drifting into micro movements as we find the center of now. These next several exhalations, grounding the big bones, the pelvis and the legs. Find your roots, plug in to your wider body. Plug into the next Buddha and the Sangha. Lengthen sweetly up the spine, creating space between the mala beads as the shoulders drop away. The crown of 1,000 petals opens us to the cosmic. As we bring attention to the center of our chest, maybe making contact there for a moment, as we begin to breathe in and out through the heart center. Finding an easy, comfortable, deep in the body breath, a little slower than usual. And as you begin to soften into heart coherent breathing, the mind might get busy, and that's okay. Let it wander, and when you notice, you can gently invite it back home to breath and sensation. The practice is how we treat ourselves when we notice. Bringing attention back to the breath, moving in and out from the heart space. Sushupta, the unstruck place. 12-petaled lotus, softly opening and coalescing back to a soft bud with each breath. And if it's authentic to you, an invitation to bring about a regenerative emotion like compassion or tenderness, loving kindness, all the while breathing softly through the heart space. Maybe finding Buddha hands if you haven't already. You might sense an even more softening, maybe some warmth and tingling. And begin to radiate this good feeling to yourself. Filling you into your edges. To the crown and roots. Into the organs and bones. And the muscles, the ligaments, and the fascia. Receiving the vibration of this good emotion on a cellular level. And the breath is low in the body, slow in cadence, and exquisitely gentle. And begin to radiate this emotion outward. Let it breach your skin suit, feeling it ripple out to those closest to you. To this iteration of Sangha together right now. feel it rippling out to the world, radiating this good energy, this good feeling to all those who come to mind. No limits on space and time when we plug into the quantum field. Soft, intentional breath sustaining this vibration. And then releasing any intention with the breath as you rest into the intelligence of the heart and the emotion you conjured. Resting into the generosity of your own heart as the breath breathes you. With the eyes still closed, returning awareness to the space around you, sensing the air, plugging into the soundscape. And on your next inhalation, the eyelids softly flutter open. We gently make our way around our spaces, orienting, letting the room come to you, receiving the light. And reverence floats the bones as we chant our intentions. Surrender. Tenderness as the hands meet. Grace and gratitude bows the head deeply to ourselves and to all sentient beings. Deep, deep bows. Big hugs. Oh, yummy. Lovely to be with you. Let's go spread some good vibrations. Please let me know thoughts about that if you want. If that was a good thumbs up, we like this practice. Okay, awesome. Yay, I'm excited.
Best Christmas present ever.
Yay! Merry Christmas!
I loved that.
Okay, good. Me too. Super excited. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a beautiful day.
You too. Take care. Bye, Sarah.